just for this moment. I feel like this isn't my fate, I was chosen. Fight my whole life, I was bruised, never broken. Fought my whole life to be here, gonna own it. Give me the trophies, the round of applause. They gonna know me, I sound the alarm. I run through fire, I break through the walls. And I know in the end's gonna be me standing tall. You feel that pressure? I know it's for me. Yeah, I want it all. Yeah, I want the glory.
I want it all. I want the glory. Now look. Y'all need to understand something real quick. Understand something really quickly. That is the very last time you will see that intro here in the Warzone. Some things have changed as we enter the great place of Chicago. This is a rude awakening for some superstars. As we see the sunlight begin to fade, man, so did the time of some people being champion. That time came and gone, but now we jump into the era to find a new champion. The Women's United States Championship Tournament begins, and our first round matchups will begin this week. There will be 2 of them this week and next week. Those will both be the first round matchups. This one is the very first one of all of them, and then we'll jump into this one, which will be even more interesting, man. And look, I'm not about to have nobody, and I do mean nobody, ask me no questions, bro. I see what you see, don't ask me no questions. Leave it at that. All right, just leave it at that. But we're gonna jump into it, man, because our main event here tonight is gonna be one of those. It's gonna be a heavy hitter. It's going to be tag team action for the new tag team champions. The Young Gold meets the King Empire in our main event. But you know something, man? We talking about all this stuff that is coming later on. We got to kick off the night right. We got to kick off the night doing the right stuff, and doing the right stuff includes getting that boy LJ Niles. Now LJ was one of those. He had a rocky start. He had a real rocky start. But his rocky start kind of motivated him to do something better. Motivated him to feel different, to look different, you know? To what now? He come out to the ring. He got all this energy. He got all this swag. He got all this everything. And then he just dubbed whoever the hell he's fighting. But you know something? We found the perfect challenger for him here tonight. A man that also like to throw them anytime he in here. That man being the one and only Omega that we've learned a lot about. Get put in difficult situations and man just put his hands up and start swinging. I love that about him. I love that about him. I love his entire everything he got going on, you know? I love it. But since I do, that means you gotta put up or shut up. And look, make no mistake, he's still new here. He still got a little bit of leeway. He got some time to get his feet up under him. It's kind of odd me saying that because he doesn't wear shoes, but y'all understand. Y'all definitely understand what I mean when I say that. But nevertheless, man, we are starting off the night. I am once again ApexTheNewKing, welcoming you to Warzone Professional Wrestling. If you're new around here, this is the greatest wrestling show on all of YouTube, and it is always on Wednesdays, where you'll see stars like Omega, like LJ, like the King Empire, like the Mutiny, like the American Athlete. Hey, we got a plethora of talent here, and these two just so happen to be some of our new starts here in the Warzone. And this is not NXT, but the crowd refuses to let us see anything else. But yeah, man, this is kind of a moment of reconnecting, you know? We're trying to reconnect Warzone to a time where it felt right. And seeing Aldo do something like that, I don't know if he hit him, I don't know if he missed him, but I do know that LJ got up right after. But this right here, this is us taking Warzone back to a moment in its prime. In its prime where we felt like we were that show. We felt like we were traveling around the world. And that's exactly what we're getting back to, man. Like I said, a live Chicago crowd is where we got right now. And I think Chicago is among, like, some of the best wrestling fans to ever exist. And I'm perfectly well with saying that on record. There's no way that y'all are cussing out this referee. When he did get down there, he did start to count. He definitely did do that. I watched it happen. And I heard it, what his count was. That was a normal count. Bro, why he punched you back in the corner when he just let you out? And he smacked you looking goofy. There we go. Now you rolling out the way. Come on now. Show me some. I didn't mean to punch him in the face, but I mean, I'll take that too. This is not going to be smart on your behalf if you let him do this. I already said it wasn't going to be smart. You just let him do it anyway. It wasn't going to be smart and you still let him do it. Why? Now he going to stomp on you. Well, no, he ain't going to stomp on you a little bit longer. He going to fire up a little bit. Then he probably 9 times out of 10 going to double you over like he been doing everybody. Yep, of course he did. I don't know why. He kind of adapted that to his entire arsenal. Like, he'll just... All right. I don't even know if I can call that a move. You just decided to punch him in the spine. Up and down. This is what I believe, though. I already believed in the power of LJ. Like, I knew he could do this type of stuff. He could... Damn, a flying forearm. But it ain't what we used to seeing for a flying forearm. But yeah, this right here, like, it's stuff that I already knew he could do. I already knew he was strong. Wouldn't be bothered by that. There we go. Now Omega is about to put you through the ringer. I'm gonna let you know this right now. Omega is about to put you through it. You're about to go through some turmoil. And yep, you're gonna feel it on your neck like that. This is unfortunate for you because you was looking real good. There you go. Come on, you gotta keep moving now. Oh, not the small package. I wish the small package was more lethal, bro. You know, like, when we watch it, the roll-ups, man, that's one of the most dangerous things in the world of wrestling. But he said, my turn. He don't turn the favor around. But we still don't get it one. Like, come on now. The surprise pins, they gotta feel more like effective. You wasn't expecting him to do that, so you're of course not gonna kick out before one. Oh, scooped his ass. What the hell? What is this? Ooh, you tried to take that boy head off. You tried to take that boy head off. What you gonna do with it? That's a real long jump. Ooh, but you made that jump. That's a damn good way to clear it. But you're not pinning him. Why is that? I would want to believe that you did all of that and it's going to amount to something, but I don't know for the life of me if I can say that confidently. Now he's stealing on you. Do something. I guess that counts as something. That does count as something. All right. I thought it was just going to be like a simple neck breaker and you were going to let him go, but you actually knew that you had to do more. Okay. Power bomb. Pick him up. And you're not doing a power bomb. Oh, okay. I guess that was innovative. That was innovative and nice. Oh, scooped is that. Yo. I got a kip up off of that? I think you're showing out now. You kind of showing out now. But you still got to win the match, you know? Damn, you got kicked with his dirty ass foot. That's crazy. You gotta fend him off. Oh, he kicked you across the forehead. That boy LJ's probably asleep. He's probably asleep. Oh, it was almost. That was the closest two we didn't see. What the hell? I know there's a werewolf smiling somewhere in the distance because that was beautiful. Damn, you gonna pay for it right off of that, huh? This is beautiful as that was. He sent your ass the other way. What were you doing? He was like soaking in the what? Bro, look, I'm sorry, bro. You're not gonna be throwing me like that. I'm so sorry. If it come down to it, you throwing knees, you tossing me around. It's not gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna happen. Then you just gonna dub his ass. That's what I was waiting to see. I was waiting for him to snatch his ass over and double him over. Oh. I already knew Omega had heart in him, but I damn well thought that was the end of the match. Okay. So now you hit him with your best shot, right? You go back to the drawing board, and what's next? Not a jumper. Bro did a free throw, dropped the elbow on you, and now I think he about to do it. Are you gonna do it now? Did you do a shooting star? Bro, who do you think you are? Bro just loaded up a shooting star press when he an easy 250, bro. He's easy, and you getting your ass kicked. Literally, oh my God. Folded him over. I would not be upset if you were dead right now. I would not be upset. It would have made sense if the match ended right there. He thumped you up like several times with the legs. Then he kicked your ass again. He keeps sleeping you, bro. The lethal kicks is sleeping you. He keeps kicking out, though. They're giving us a showing right now. What you got for us? What you got for us? Oh, he got out the way and swatted your ass. That was probably one of them costly mistakes. Up and down. Folded your ass up. And now, you done pissed him off. He done tried to break your neck. And he's still gonna double you over one more time. You can count to 100 now. You can count to 100. You can stick a fork in him. You can use whatever metaphor you want to. But at the end of the day, oh, wait. Yo, that's Tsunami. Tsunami just, he came back here and just floored both of them. It was a nice ass match we just seen between the two of them, and Tsunami just comes in and floors both of them. Like, that's kind of crazy, man. I ain't expect that to happen, but we got ourselves a first round matchup happening in the Women's United States Championship Tournament. Yuri takes on Teresa. It is going to be the beginning of a new journey for the women's division. It is starting all anew. We need a Women's United States Champion. It could very well, damn well be one of these women right here. Yuri, a breakout Japanese star. She's looking to shake things up. And when it came to her qualifying, she did just that. At least if you ask me, she did. She was shaking up stuff in that triple threat. And now it is time to put all of that hard work, all of this dedication, everything that you have built yourself to be. Your qualifying match is over. This is the first round. You gotta do your work or you gotta go home. And it's that way for both women. Teresa is the same. Teresa's been here longer than Yuri. So the experience factor is there. But is your experience factor going to be the thing that helps you? This right here is the second child of the legend. And truth be told, man, I don't know. I had a bunch of high hopes when it came to Teresa. But opportunity can only come so many times. When you become somebody like Van Sice, that's where we got a whole different mantra, you know? Becoming the coveted United States champion is something that not everybody can say they've done. But now, Van Sice Jr. can say that he's done that. He's absolutely done it. And we still have yet to see that major turnaround for the career of Teresa. This could be one of those final opportunities. This one getting underway. It is time. You gonna try and choke her out immediately? I don't disagree. But small people got some type of advantage to that move. You feel me? All they gotta do is sit down, and now it's up for you. And she Germaning you around. I don't think you should let this rock. If I were you, I wouldn't let this rock. There you go. I turn around. Give me your shoulder, please and thank you. Step on it for good measure. There's one thing I learned about watching Yuri the last time. A lot of stuff she does is mostly innovative, you know? It's like, oh, how did you do that? Or why did you do that? But this is one-on-one, so everything that we've seen from Yuri thus far is gonna change, man. The strategy has to be different. But the same thing for Teresa, like this is one of those opportunities. Like she started out like a house of fire. But starting out like a house of fire, it does one thing to, you know, begin that way. You got to keep that fire. And coming into this new year, I don't know if that fire has still been lit. But again, there's nothing but opportunity in this first round matchup right here. Are you trying to rip her arm off? That's what you're going to do? I mean, when it comes to victory, I do say by any means necessary. There's this game, you know, that I used to play on the channel called Gears of War, and they happily snatch off the enemy's arm and start beating them with it. So if that's what you're going for, it does work. It is effective. But you're getting a half shot on you right now, so I don't know. Kick out at one. There you go. It's going to be that moment where we're going to see Teresa start to change gears, man. And this could be that one right there. Sliding knee. Yuri shook that off. You slid a knee into her, and she did not care. Oh, wait, I thought it was reversal. Kicked you in the back of the neck. Guess what? She still ain't done. Innovation. What I'm telling you about her. That's what I'm telling y'all about her. You don't understand. That's innovation. Get up there. Oh, you almost stopped her, but you did cause a little misdirection. You did do that. Now it's your turn. It's your turn. Unless she says no. What? Where you going? You loading it up again? Oh! She uncorked a mean ass uppercut and then dumped you on your neck, boy. You need to wake up. You got to wake up. Do you truthfully belong to the legend if somebody is spinning you around like you are some type of play toy? It's time. You got to change it. You got to change it right now. Like, truthfully, if you don't change it, I don't know what to tell you. Not to run up and taunt. Like, bro, she just played you and then finished it. Yuri is having fun with this whole encounter right now. She's having fun. And that's never good, boy. Did you see the hang time on that elbow? She put a lot of hang time on that right there. And then guess what? Snatched her over. Floated and bridged it into a cover. 2 count and no. Teresa's still hanging in there, but for how much longer? How much more can you take? She loading up for one. She's definitely loading up for one. A super kick and then double G back. That is unfortunate, but guess what? That's how champions are made. And that's how Yuri is going to make her way into the next round. As a man that can appreciate super kicks, that is one that looked real nice. Damn, bro, she over there hanging over to the rope like you kicked her that hard? Yeah, she over there holding on to the rope. I don't know what's good with her, but y'all know.
I want the glory.
It is every single Wednesday that you see this show. But the next time you see us, man, when it comes to premium stuff, I want you to remember that we came to Chicago first in this new era, man. I want y'all to remember that this is where we came first when we were starting over. But speaking of starting over, a journey has begun. We come from one size to another. One that was very successful at SummerSlam. You are the new United States champion. What direction do you go from here? While we have a new WPW Universal Champion, he is not here tonight. You have an opportunity to prove yourself, prove your worth, and prove that you can do this by yourself. You don't need him by your side, but yes, you are still his disciple at the end of the day. This United States Championship win was not only because Azrael was there, but it was because of the merit and the hard work that you can put in. So we gave you an opponent that fits that description. Hard working, and damn well will come to blows. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is that time, man. It is definitely that time, you know. The fuck is he? Oh, what? Damn, there you go. And this is again Ramos, man. Ramos, who made his return to the Warzone, is now here, seemingly stepping into the place that Jay Pierce was supposed to be in. The bell is wrong, man. This is an official matchup, and boy, Vince Ice ain't playing. He gonna take it to him. It's not who he was expecting to deal with tonight, but hey, card subject to change. Royal Ramos come out carrying your head and just dumps you onto the ramp. I mean, what can you really do about that? I don't think you could do much, but he got to lock in. And I think that's exactly what he's about to do. He's got to lock in. Ramos is coming back and he's out for revenge, man. He's out for revenge, and being relentless ain't even the word. So you damn well, you're going to have to put him down here. If you don't put him down here, you're going to have more problems later than you will, you know, at the current moment. You're getting your arm wrapped up right now. But failing in this journey right now is not an option for you. It never is an option when you're involved with the mutiny. There we go. You got to do some work now. You got to do some work. You have to weather that storm that comes with Ramos. And once you make it through that storm, you should be, and I mean this in a normal way, you should be okay afterwards. Yeah, he's trying to beat the hell out of you. I don't know, man. He's trying to beat the hell out of you. Big clothesline folded you. And this is the aggression, man. We noticed aggression before from Ramos, but this right here, this is a different animal we dealing with. It's a whole different animal we dealing with. Power bomb. Fold his ass up. Sit him down. All at the same time. One motion. That man is real and he don't know what the hell is going on no more. He's like, this is not what I was expecting. This is definitely not the opponent that he had prepared for tonight, but Ramos changes the plans wherever the hell he sees fit. Big clothesline, sat him down. The new U.S. champion raining down blows to the head and then a knee across the neck. He's trying to actually just wear down Ramos because it's that time for him to start building some momentum. You get floored, man, and he still ain't done with you. But, oh, he got out the way. Oh, my God, again to the knee. Why is he going with your knee like that, man? There we go, counter now. You got to make something happen. You got to make something happen. And, boy, that is one thing you can make happen right there. Oh, wait, hold it up. Oh, he kicked out at one still. It ain't over, though. He got another one for you. He got another one for you. You ain't see this one coming. Down on the knees, boy. Into the cover. A championship winning move right there, and it didn't get rid of Ramos. Springboard. Ooh. That was like poetry in motion right there. And then he folded you up. Hold up. Not to sneak on him. But again, man, they're not as powerful as they should be. Ramos took that on the chin, man. Oh, my God. He said, turn over. Turn up. Ooh. Slapped his goofy ass. That man is in trouble. He's trying to catch his wits about him. He's trying. But Ramos dubbed him with that one shot. That one shot right there with that forearm coming crashing down. I don't think he's recovered. We got a man that's out on his feet. He ain't got the slightest idea where he's at. A detonation kick to the side of the head. Down goes Van Cise. Swinging and missing. Yeah, bro, he don't know what he's doing. He don't know what he's doing no more. This is not even fair. I don't think this is fair no more. He don't even know what he's doing. Okay, hold on. Well, you pulled him over. I think your leg is like with the wrong placement right now. Yeah, he was able to work out of that because your leg was in the wrong placement. All you had to do was fix yourself. And once you fixed yourself, you would have been all right. Ooh, ooh. He uncorked on your ass. He rebounded off the ropes and then swung on you with ferocity, boy. But he gonna pay for it. Oh, no. It's only so many times your head and your neck and everything can get wrong like that. I know you trying, but at the same time, it's only some... Oh, Impaler DDT. It might be up, bro. We're preaching. Oh, he's still kicking out, but I see him grab his head, bro. It's only so much that you can do. It's literally only so much that you can do. Ramos has beat the hell out of his head and continuing to do so. Out of that corner. Bang! And now he's looking to drive this one home. He's looking to drive this one home right here. Stealing the move we seen. Shut him down. Oh! He kicked out. Ramos using the move of Van Cise against him. But it didn't get the job done. But this is what you don't want, man. You don't want to see him firing up like this. Springboard DDT. He's out, bro. I don't care what nobody say. He's trying to rebound. He's definitely trying to, but I don't know if it's possible. Ramos just beating the hell out of him. I don't know. He's beating the hell out of him, and he's definitely trying to, you know, gather himself, but I don't know if it's going to be truthfully possible. Him pulling out a win here would be magical. It's like I said, man, he's locking in this submission. Failure is not an option. It's not an option for somebody in the position of Van Cise. You're the new United States champion. You are awaiting the arrival of, oh my God. Oh, he floored his ass. It's over. He floored his ass, imposed on you, and did double knees to the face. We appreciate you for coming through. We appreciate you for coming through. But, oh my God, he's still kicking out. I definitely thought that this one was over. But I was saying, like, the position that he's in, not just being the new champ, you know, but you're the disciple of the WPW Universal Champion. Oh my God. I don't know what he just yelled to him, but Ramos, you don't do that to do him like that. You ain't even have to do it. He's still not done. Get your ass up. What the hell? Oh my God, he's gonna kill him. He's gonna kill him. That's your neck. That's your neck is gone. You can count to 100 because that boy is on Dream Street, and that is a Ramos win. That boy was gone. That boy was sleeping. That boy wasn't even here no more. But guess who was standing up? That boy, Rude Boy Ramos. Vengeance is what he's here for, and I believe he's damn well gonna get it. Rude Boy Ramos is here to stay. To be a set of tournaments as we head along into Sparking Zero. We finally got a release date for the next installment of the Tenkaichi series, and as we make our way to Sparking Zero, we're going to be having a series of tournaments. There's going to be 12 in total. It is the 1 million Zenny, and it will always be available on this great channel here. But speaking of always being available, we have another new champion that was crowned at SummerSlam, that being Jenny Perez, and hers is still freshly new, bro. Like, you can see it's still got mutiny tags on it, man. Like, she's new like that. She's still carrying what was a mutiny treasure, no longer belonging to the group. Jenny gonna get that sorted out. You ain't gotta worry about it. She gonna get that all sorted out. But for the time being, our new Women's Intercontinental Champion is here. And she's gonna be here to do battle. None of that hiding behind a group. Jenny Perez is here to do some battle. And do battle she will. It's a very, very known up-and-comer here in the Warzone. If you ask me, like, no bias and all that, I truthfully believe this woman here, she's got a bright future. I believe she has probably one of the brightest futures here in the Warzone. But it's like a lot of different superstars here. You can have a bright future, but it has to be that one moment, that one big change, that one seismic change that catapults you to your next phase. And for Luscious, man, we ain't got no idea what that moment is gonna be, but when it does arrive, I already know she gonna attack it head on. She gonna be swinging with everything she got, and before you know it, she gonna have her name in lights, man. And truthfully, that moment could begin as soon as right now. She's in the ring with the new Intercontinental Champion. So, only time can tell when it comes to situations like this, what happens. There we go, man. We already know. Jenny got fight in her. She got fight in her, she got heart in her, and she got fire in her. You know? With all three of those things attached to you, you're able to make some magic happen. But Luscious has size on her. She has probably more size on her than we would all care to admit. But somehow, some way, man, Jenny was able to live through the torture that Kay was putting her through in that matchup, and she gave us a moment that we'll probably never forget. She gonna sling her over, and now it's just the punishment time. It's just the punishment time, boy. She's trying to rip your head off. Don't let her do it. A big knee to the face. Showing off the athleticism. That'd be the surprising thing, man. There's some stars here that you won't believe that they can do half the things that they can, but all of them, man, they're called superstars for a reason. And them being called superstars, they will show you something. And now Jenny trying to reverse out of that and, you know, build some momentum positively, but every time she attempts to, Luscious just shuts it down. Gets right back in control and just starts to force all of that power, all of that game-changing power to her advantage. Trying to get a quick win here, but now countered by Jenny, rolling through. You got a moment now. You got to take advantage of it. I don't think she's able to. Like, if you ask me honestly, I don't believe she's been able to. It's been the game-changing power of Luscious to stop all of that. It's kind of shut her down in her tracks whenever she gets going. It's Jenny now trying to work on the shoulder and the arm. Getting some chains in there. Getting some chains in there. Come on, ref. You got in the way. You got in the way, and I don't think that none of us wanted to see you get in the way. Like, I believe that was BS. You stopped her from getting her momentum going, and I feel like there should be some type of written discussion. Okay, hang her out to dry, because that's just what we do here. We do hang people out to dry. We do that. Oh, she missed the elbow. She went for it early. She went for the elbow drop a little bit early, but it didn't pan out. Luscious was able to escape, and boy, she dubbed you. I would never get tired of seeing her do that. I would never get tired of that. Well, Jenny is kind of reeling. She's definitely kind of reeling. But here comes Luscious, and I don't think you like this. If you're Jenny Perez, I don't think you want to be on the receiving end of this right here. And the Quick cover now. 2 count and no. We already know about the fight that's in Jenny, bro. But the fight that's inside of Jenny is literally just become like almost something of overshadowing. It's become something of like overshadowing and just the willingness to fight on. Like, I don't know a better way to describe it. Like, to me, Jenny Perez just doesn't know when to quit. There'd be certain moments in our match with Kay where I was just like, oh yeah, it's over. She's done, man. She needs to be done. And then she'd still kick out another time. Like, why, bro? Why are you continuing? But it's for the love of the game. She's got so much love of the game, but Luscious might knock all of that love right out of her. Yeah, she's beating the hell out of you, man. She's definitely beating the hell out of you. The referees count at 5, but now Jenny turning it around. Count of 6. And then Jenny axe kick on the back. Oh wait, hold on, that's Kay. Bro, that's Kay. She done snuck in here. She's taking the championship. Oh no, she's not gonna let that rock. She ain't gonna let that rock. Give me my shit. Yeah, this belonged to me, not you. But oh, she stole on you. Oh no. Jenny Perez got stole on. Then she ducked that kick. She just ducked a kick from Luscious, and now what do you do? Oh, Ming, 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 Ming. Oh my God. Why you start stealing on her like that? Around and around. Oh. Big soaring knee. Followed it up with a springboard moonsault. The cover by Luscious and kicks out at 1. That slight bit distraction shut down the little bit of fight that Jenny had inside of her. Big knee over the face of the Intercontinental Champion. Luscious into the cover, and no! Jenny still kicking out. She lining up for a big one. Big kick again to the chest. Jenny on her feet. Luscious is to the top rope. Missing with that dive. But not missing with this or that one. Jenny has been in hell and high water since that distraction by Kay. The counter now from Luscious. Hold on. Dubbed her. Scooped her ass. She ain't done with you. She felt that one. She felt that one. The cover on Luscious, who kicks out at 1. Well, she kicked out at 2. My fault. My fault. She kicked out, but guess what? She said, you gonna hold this anyway. I got another one for you. Holding on this time. And I believe you can count to 1,000. This is what I'm talking about, man. All of that fight that lives inside of Jenny Perez, paying dividends yet again. The Women's Intercontinental Champion is here. And boy, I don't think nobody gonna be able to simply get rid of her. This is crazy, man. The women are going crazy. They're going absolutely crazy. But coming up next, we got the next matchup in the first round of the Women's United States Championship Tournament. We got Roxanne Payne taking on Princess Brightly. Back here in the Warzone, it is that time, y'all. One of these women is going to go on to compete against Yuri in the second round. Rightly an easy fan favorite for this scenario. The Women's United States Championship People would love to see her capture it. Me included. I would love to see it. But I don't know about when it comes to these big match moments. The big match moments Brightly has fallen short. Tonight she's in there with Roxanne. Being in there with Roxanne is no cakewalk. But at the same time, man, that spirit that comes inside of Brightly during those in-deep parts of the match, that might be an undoing. But we have no idea, and we're gonna find out which one of these women has more of that drive inside of them. Roxanne Payne, one woman that I told you would remember the name of, is still here and she's still doing battle. Will her battle continue past the first round? And you got to think about that. For one of these women, their journey goes back to the back of the line. You did all this work to make it to this point, and then you get turned away in the first round. The bell has sounded and we won't hear it again until this one is over, but Roxanne coming out swinging immediately. My God, the lethal combinations, and I thought you comboed it. I thought you comboed it together, but you weren't able to make it come through. You didn't put it together well enough. And since you didn't put it together well enough, now Brightly has got you in this waist lock. Quick scoop of a pin. Kick out at one. I believe that's what it's going to take, man. We might end up having to see a different side of Brightly, you know? She's got to get some aggression in the ring, you know? She's able to have fun. She's able to have the most fun that I've ever seen a superstar have. But the fun, it has to also be attached to the in-ring ability. And we've seen it, man. We've seen that she has the capability of being the star in the ring, too. She has that capability. But somebody like Roxanne is not going to pull any punches, man. Springboard into the Hurricane Runner. Made it look easy and effortless. She got you in her sights. I don't think you want to be there. Slide. Mink go to sleep Brightly. And we can see Roxanne is feeling a lot more comfortable in there at this stage in the game. And for Brightly, I do not believe that's a good thing. I don't think that you want to allow Roxanne Payne to build momentum more than she already has, but through the heavens, a Meteora through the heavens and just taking out Brightly. And Roxanne slowing things down, trying to work on the body parts of Brightly. These submissions, the strikes, the ins, the outs, the everything that comes with dealing with Roxanne. In so many instances, you got to ask yourself, did Brightly not prepare for this as much as she should have? Count of 5. I don't know what she was lining up for, but the count of 7. She's waiting for you. She's waiting for you. Oh my God, she stole on her ass. Yeah, you was waiting, but she was too. She stole on you. 2, 3 to shut her down. Brightly got absolutely snuck and off getting snuck. Roxanne punched her a ticket to the next round. That was crazy, man. A crazy showing by Roxanne, but she's moving on to the next round. We just came off of SummerSlam, but the next time we come to you for a premium live event, it will be live from Paris. And it will be for the historic and always chaotic Doomsday. But that is Doomsday. But next week, man, next week we got some matches for you. Because we continue this first round matches when Ruin meets Danielle Bradley for the first time ever. It's going to be interesting. But that ain't gonna be all. The women got all the spotlight on them. Because the first round matchup also takes place. Mercedes Porter goes one-on-one with Fiona Summer. This is going to be a hell of a matchup. Two overly athletic women, but only one of them can walk out to the next round. But like I said, man, the women have all the spotlight on them next week because Marilyn Lopez returns to the Warzone to go one-on-one with Jenna Jordan. Two women that have been there for an historic amount of time. Now they clash in head-to-head competition. But that won't be all, man, because also taking place next week is going to be a one-on-one match now confirmed. LJ Niles wants his piece of Tsunami, and he's gonna get him live next week on Warzone. But again, man, next week is more action-packed than you know, because also next week we see the return of our newly crowned WPW Universal Champion Azrael. Mutiny is going to be here. Azrael is going to be here. It's going to be a hell of a show, and I hope I see you all there for our chaotic show that we got scheduled next week. Speaking of next week, man, in order to make it to next week, you gotta make your name this week. And somebody that's looking to make his name this week is none other than Jamal Black Jr. He started this year out in the hottest way possible, and he continued that momentum into a championship matchup, but now it's left him searching. It's left him scratching and clawing for more. He wants more opportunity. And guess what? When you want more opportunity in the Warzone, oh baby, there's no lack of it. Especially a superstar of his caliber. Somebody of his caliber, we got competition for you. All you gotta do is make the request. But since you made the request, I got the perfect opponent for you. The perfect opponent for you. It's another man that's looking for his grand moment. Joshua Simmons is here, and he locked in. This is a man that we've seen. He's bested Junior in every single matchup that they've had against one another. That's number one. Number two, he's made it into some really big moment matches, you know? He was inside of the Warzone guarantee. Came up short in that matchup, but ultimately, he was there. He took Junior out of the spotlight and became the number one contender for a championship some time ago. You don't know about that? Do your history. He's been in some really nice situations, but those nice situations, he hasn't produced well from them. But to begin anew is what you gotta do. And these are two men who both need to do that. Both of these men, they need to do that. So let's get it going. Let's get it cracking. Boy, that's how you started off, right there. You put a boot in his mouth and you tell him to shut the hell up. The cover. Boy, that's a 2 count already. He kicked you that hard? I didn't think he kicked you that goddamn hard, but I could be wrong. Uh-oh, he's smacking you up. He's smacking you up and getting drop kick to the chest. A nice drop kick to the chest, and he's gonna float you over. Give me your leg. Ah! It's something simple, but it's something that's so effective. That's all we need, man. We need something simple but effective. If you can get a bunch of things in your arsenal that are simple but effective, you're good. And the crazy thing is, both of them have learned that thus far. Boy, he went up in the air. That was a full-grown man that got tossed in the air and then babied again, laid out flat with a spine buster. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving what I'm seeing so far from Joshua. All he's got to do is keep this same kind of momentum going. You keep this same thrill going that you got yourself on. Oh my God, not the roll up. Not the roll up, but he got a 1 count out of it. He got a 1 count. It wasn't the one like, you know, the one that we see where the referee says 1, but it ain't a 1. It wasn't that. That was a legitimate 1 count, but he got stolen on. Yeah, I would get out of there too, because I know that hurt. His fists are like little ball-peen hammers, bro. Like they hurt. They hurt. So you get hit like that coming down from the sky, you feel it. But at the same time, as like I said, as he's getting the life stomped out of his spine and everything, these are two men both chasing opportunity, both chasing some momentum, both chasing something good, you know? But only one of them can have it. And into a submission now from Jamal. But Joshua, of course, able to slip out the back door. Oh, not returning the favor. He said, ain't this what you just did to me? That is what you just did to me. Got him in his sights. Oh, you're not going to do that to him. You going to steal it from him? You going to show him what a right hand look like? Put that boy to sleep. You didn't even phase him. You didn't phase him. Now he chin checked you. You got to do something about that. He went under you. Stole on your ass again. I'm sorry. Your jaw can't take much more. Your jaw cannot take much more. Jesus Christ, man. Like, I don't know how many times you didn't hit him in the face, but you're still boxing him. You still boxing him out. He said, let me show you how it's really done. Let me show you how it's really done. Line him up and knock him down. Right hand to the face does not secure a win. Look at the mental awareness of Joshua making his way to the ropes, but you still ain't safe. You still ain't safe. He rewound. Oh my God. He pulled the trigger on that shit out of nowhere on you, baby, and he folded you. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. I ain't expect that, but that was real nice, man. Oh, yo, that's Steven. Steven Jr. assaulting Jamal with that kendo stick. We ain't seen him since the best of 7 series. Oh, man, it's been crazy. It's been a real crazy night already. But we still got the main event to jump into. The tag team matchup between the new tag team champions and the Young Gold. It happens live, and it happens next. We're back here in the Warzone, and it is that time, y'all. It's main event time. This team right here used to be called the very best to do it. That's what used to be said, that they were the very best to ever do it, but now it's a bunch of teams that's got something to say about that. The Young Gold are trying to lock in. They're trying to get on the same page. And in doing so, there's no better opportunity to do it than right here, right now, against the two men that just became your new WPW Tag Team Champions. But Andrew and Norton, they've been down that road. They've been down the path of being the WPW Tag Team Champion probably more times than anybody else. But simply off of that fact right there, off of the fact of being in that position probably more than anybody ever, you know what it takes. And above all else, you know the things that will stray you from that path. And as long as the two of them can stay away from that wrong path, I believe they got opportunity. And here's the thing too. A lot of people, they kind of think that in certain moments of you have to win in order to be impressive. You can impress me even in defeat. Andrew and Norton have impressed me their entire careers. But being impressive is entirely what this duo, this trio, this unit, this family has been as of late. Carrying absolutely all the gold. Your WPW Tag Team Champions Eli and Christian King. Then the World Heavyweight Champion, the Gold-Blooded King. It's been something different about the Empire this time around, y'all. It's felt different. It's felt rejuvenated. It's felt like they needed that time apart to come back together stronger than ever. Once it gets done the way the King deems it to be done, this is where the Empire is the strongest. But this is going to be a difficult task because at a certain point in time, King is going to have to go on his own journey. He's going to get a #1 contender for Doomsday. And when he does, that's where his focus is going to go. And those tag team championships are going to have to be defended by Eli and Christian without the guidance of the World Heavyweight Champion. But for right now, he's still in their corner here tonight, and we get to see how they're going to perform when they lock up with one of the very best to ever do it in the Young Gold. Yeah, Norton starting this thing out. We already know they got it in them. They got all this flashy stuff in them. We've always seen it. But a kick out at 1 coming from Christian. You did not let him taunt you like that. Oh my God, you didn't let him taunt you like that. He had you looking goofy swinging at the air. He still ain't done. Oh my God, I thought he was done, but bro wasn't. Put together more of a combo than I could ever see. But this is what I'm talking about, man. The early goings of this matchup. And Norton is putting in a little bit of work on Christian. Tag made. Now, there were some people who always spoke about Andrew when they were talking about this team. But me personally, I'm not going to ever say that I don't like Andrew. I'm not going to say that. But I do believe that Andrew performs better when he has his partner in there with him. That's what I believe. But, you know, that's just my opinion. Because we see solidarity. We see tag team work from the tag team champions. We're seeing it right now as they're going to take him overhead and we went all the way up in the air. And now you got the Street King coming in. Eli looking to leave his mark on Andrew. A quick cover and a kick out. This is what happens, man, when you got 3 different huge personalities all as a cohesive unit, being able to take care of business in so many different areas. That's what you're dealing with the Empire. The tag made again now. The frequent tags beginning for Andrew and Norton. Big boot over the top rope. And I don't think you play chase here. I don't think you play chase, but I also don't think you do that either. You kind of sold yourself, and you're going to understand why, just like that. You really sold yourself trying to taunt in that corner. This is not a team for you to taunt against, yet you chose to. That's letting me know where your priorities are. Man, you're gonna get kicked in the chest every time you do that. Every time you stand up and you take this lightly, Eli's gonna kick you again. Then he's gonna fold your arm behind you, and then he's gonna grab your other one, and then he's gonna put knees in your back. Like, it's gonna happen every single time you take your eyes off the ball. So I would suggest you lock in and put them where they're supposed to be. Sternum check. He sternum checked you and sat you down. That's the tough part. And folded your ass with that forearm. But this is it, man. This is the aggression that comes with dealing with Eli King. He is a thoroughbred. Like, he can get it all done. But Eli's always had this in him. It's just like he had to get his emotions in check. Getting his emotions in check was the hardest part of doing any of this. But once he did that, he was no longer in the shadow of a Christian or even a king for that matter. He was able to be his own. That's what he grew into, being the true street king. You caught him lacking. I don't know why you got in there so slow, but he definitely caught you lacking a little bit. Even Norton missed the punch. I seen that. You thought I was gonna let that rock. You missed that. Oh, I know that hurt. Tag made. In comes Christian. There you go. You got to keep going. You can't slow down. You can't slow down at all. Big knee. Damn. The frequent tags now. And guess what? Sit down. That boy sat you down with some authority. He became your parent for the day and told you to sit your ass down. Oh my God, you punched him in the back of the head and he was unfazed. And I think he got something for your boy. You might want to get in there. You might want to get in there because I believe Andrew just got dumped on his head. There you go. I feel like you had to get in there. If you didn't get in there, I think your boy was dead. And I think he might still be dead because Eli is just stomping the life out of him. And in one single time, that knee just popped your jaw up. And guess what? He gonna send you over there. I knew he was throwing you to the corner. I knew he was. Tag made. Just shoot him off the ropes. Dub him again to the skies, man. Trying to make that tag that Norton, he just can't get the reach on it. Going under. Smack to the face. A big, massive right hand to the side of the temple of Andrew and puts this one to sleep. I don't know, man. That's tag team champion behavior if you ask me. This right here has been a crazy, crazy night, but next week it's going to be even worse. So you want to see it, stay tuned, man. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications so you do not miss out the next time we come your way. But I've been Apex the New King. This has been Warzone Professional Wrestling. I love you all. See you next time. Take care and peace.